Goddess Empower Hour. This is Dee Lake coming at you live with our panel we've got here. We are actually missing Shaz, but we've got Evelyn and we've got I Am Joy Cherry, and we've got our guest tonight, Earl Eaton. And we wanted to invite everyone on to get inspired with us and talk with us. So welcome, everyone.
Welcome to our awesome hangout.
Does everybody want to introduce themselves?
Sure. All right, I guess I'll start. Well, my name is I'm Joy Cherry. I live in Sedona, Arizona, and I'm here in my Rainbow Dome home. And it is 1:34 a.m. and I'm excited to be here with you all.
Hey everybody, I'm Evie and I'm in sunny Palm Springs. Of course it's not sunny right now because it's about, what is it, 1:30 in the morning or 1 in the morning? I don't know. Anyway, just hanging out here with my friends, Dee, Errol, and I Am Joy Cherry.
Hey, how y'all doing? I'm Errol, and I'm hanging out here at 3:35 in the morning, East Coast time. East Coast. I'm in New York right now, out on Long Island, waiting for this gigantic snowstorm to hit me, and hanging out with the goddesses.
Well, I'm really excited that we can all be here. Hopefully Shaz will come and join us, and if she doesn't, then we'll just do this in her honor too. So I wanted to get all of us together so that we could share about things that mostly just how we feel, the mindset of everything that we're getting into, what it means to us, everything, our why, because everyone has their own why, and who's been an inspiration to us. As we all know, BJ Dalla has been an enormous inspiration to everybody on this panel. So there's a lot of things to talk about and share, and of course get into what we're doing and all that sort of stuff. So that's why we're here, to empower each other and to empower one another, and hope that we all get something out of it.
Well, one of my inspirations and one of my whys is that I love to travel, and I've always wanted to travel the world. And so that's one of my dreams. So that's my goal. I'm working towards that right now. And BJ has been a great inspiration to me, as well as all the other team members. Every day, there's always somebody there to inspire me and motivate me and keep me going. And I just love that about MWT, Money Without That.
That's awesome. Yeah, BJ's been such an inspiration. BJ has been directly instrumental in absolutely changing my life. So I have a lot of respect and gratitude when it comes to BJ and his mom, definitely. And my big why for getting into this is because I'm starting a wellness website and a nonprofit organization for wellness, and I realized that I have no idea how to market my projects. I'm building 2 beautiful websites and I don't know how to market them, and I need to learn how that works, and so that I could get more traffic to my websites and help more people with wellness. That's one of my big passions in life, and so that's what brought me here. And things are starting to happen, and it's pretty amazing when you put in a lot of work and you actually start to see some results coming through. It really fills up your sails with the wind, so you can just keep on going. You don't want to stop. You just want to keep on going when you start to see those results.
So cute. And about MWT is that to learn how to market and promote and get people to your site, which a lot of people have to do. They don't just leave you hanging there without any direction, and that's what I love about it. You don't feel like you're just left alone hanging there. So And you basically don't have to market.
That's awesome. I just got into MWT, so I really haven't experienced that much with it, but I'm super excited to be in, and I am just so excited to be also in the Empower Network because that has been one of the biggest things that's inspired me. My main reason why I'm here and doing this is because my passion and my dream, and I feel like what God's called me to do is to just help people and help them in a bigger purpose than just what this worldly world has to offer. And so I want to just empower them and empower them emotionally, mentally, and spiritually. And I mean, hey, adding financially is just the best thing as well. So I'm really excited to be here, and I'm excited that I get all these other leaders and inspiring people to watch every day and just follow. And BJ is definitely a sharp guy. He's definitely doing lots of awesome things, and we had the opportunity to do a little training together, and so it was awesome, and I'm just so excited to continue learning with you all and with everyone else.
That's awesome. I definitely believe in giving back, you know.
Definitely. I've been so blessed my whole life that it's just like I want to give those blessings on to everyone else.
Because that brings you joy, you know.
Exactly. That's, yeah.
If you can't give back, then, you know, you just got to give back.
Absolutely. I just made a video the other day about what's happening with my nonprofit organization and what's happening with my Empower Network and Money Without That, and just kind of like how things are going along with my journey. And one thing that I wanted to share that I talked about in that video was all of the things that have transpired because I started, because I joined. And the other night, I had the honor to be on a hangout with Rob Four, and that to me was like meeting a rock star backstage. You know, that was that's like pretty amazing. And so I was so honored that he asked me to be on his panel and to talk and share. And really, what happened was that I got to see more of a spiritual side of what people are doing and what drives them and the mindset and all of that. And if I didn't get into Empower Network, and I was talking about this on Rob Four's panel, was that when I discovered Empower Network, I had a boyfriend at the time that was sitting next to me, and I was building my website while he was building his website. And I turned on Dave and Dave, and you know how they are, you know, Dave swears, and he's long-haired hippie guy, and he's, you know, you got to buy this, you know, and he's going on and stuff. And so my boyfriend at the time, he said, turn that junk off, you know, and I was like, oh, you know, because I wanted to hear more, and I was like, oh, you know, I turned it off, and then when he was gone, I'd like turn it back on, you know, and I just would always do that, and I kept watching them, and I watched them for like 3 months, and I followed the progress of this one girl who was actually doing quite well with it. And that's when I realized, you know what? What am I doing sitting here watching this? This is what I want to be involved in, something like this. So I jumped in. And that's the decision that I made that day was the beginning of big changes to come, because when I got to Austin, and I got to work with BJ all weekend long, and I got to meet Rob Four, and I got to talk with people, you know, other big earners like him, and I got to meet someone really extraordinary by the name of Jordan Schultz. I don't know if any of you guys know who Jordan Schultz is.
Yeah, I met him at the event too.
Isn't he wonderful? It's just like all the beaming energy coming off of him.
Yeah, he was awesome.
Yeah, so I got to meet him and talk with him, and I told him about my org and asked him if he might want to get involved, and his eyes lit up and he got so excited, and he was like, yeah, I like to support charity, you know, and I've lost people to cancer, and my org is to support wellness because I lost my mom to cancer, and I want to keep families together so that children aren't separated from their parents. I don't think that that's something that children should have to go through, what I went through. And so Jordan was very excited about that. And this month, for the month of February, he is doing a marketing campaign, and I'm sure you guys are seeing it around, that he is raising funds for my org, and he's also donating 10% of everything that he earns in Empower Network to my org. So if I never made that decision, even though my boyfriend at the time was saying turn that off, and I didn't take the step, and I didn't get to Austin, and at the time, honestly, I didn't even know how I would get there. I didn't have even money to buy a plane ticket or the event ticket. Universally, everything just started coming into place. You know, it's like I put it out there and it all got orchestrated for that to happen. And these are the things that can transpire, the transformational things that can literally magically transpire in front of your very eyes when you take those steps, when you make the choice and you say, I'm all in.
Definitely. I kind of had a very similar story. I mean, of course, different, but it was awesome because me and my dad on Christmas night, we actually were sitting in the office, couldn't go to sleep, just talking all about the Empower Network. We had gotten in for a few months before that, but we really hadn't done much with it. We were still like most people, we were still just like on the edge, just like checking things out. And we were just thinking of all these awesome things, and we were just like, I have to get to that event. Like, there's no way that I can miss that event because I know it's going to change my life. I know going to there is just going to, just seeing all the people and all the inspiration. And then that kind of went out to the universe and everything, and just like, we were just like, well, it's in God's hands. He's going to do it. It doesn't matter. He's going to make it happen if it's supposed to be. And then after like a few weeks went by, I was just like, well, actually only probably 2 weeks or something, I was on one of the Empower calls, and it's so awesome because I don't see why someone, like you're talking about your boyfriend, like why would say like turn it off. I mean, maybe because of the first little parts that they hear, but really when you listen in, it's so spiritual, it's so inspiring, it's so motivational that like they love everyone that they're working with. They want to help them, and they want everyone to be a family, and that's what this is all about. And that then like changed my mind. It was just like, I'm going to that event. I didn't even have the money for a flight, for barely even a bus, barely even my ticket, but I was just like, well, I'm going to go anyways, and I'm going to use my last paycheck and my last bit of money to go. And after that, like you said, everything just started falling into place, and that event changed my life. And ever since I've been back, I've been like Dave and Dave. I've been like, I don't want to get off the computer. I don't want to shower. I don't want to do anything except for internet market. And so it's awesome. It's just really, truly life-changing. And if people allow it into their lives and they accept it and they commit and make a decision, it really can just flow like it has in our lives.
Earl's been having some pretty phenomenal things happening, some pretty big shifts and changes happening in his life too recently because of all this.
Yes, I have.
You're our guest. Let's hear.
Well, I met some really incredible people down there. That's what I was going to say. I didn't hear my name in the list, Dee, when you were saying about who you met down there. So just want you to know, I didn't hear my name mentioned.
One of the amazing badasses that I'm in Austin, Texas, but right here with us tonight on our guest panel.
Yeah. But I tell you, I met so many awesome people here. It's just been life-changing. It really has, you know. I mean, I gotta be quieter. That's my call. I met so many people doing this that is just not even funny. It's it goes way beyond everything I could have ever imagined. It I had such a train of thought going too. Just the way things have been turning out. I didn't know how I was getting to Austin either, but I knew I had to be there. So I went and I got there. I got my ticket. I got my plane ticket. Couldn't afford any of it. I went, and everybody's like, what are you going to do when you get there? Where are you going to stay? I was like, it doesn't
Doesn't
matter.
matter.
I got faith. I got faith, and I was taken care of, you know? So somebody else wants to take over for a minute. I gotta take a call here.
You know,
Okay.
that's exactly how I feel. I feel something in my gut and I follow it and I take action because, usually when you feel that, it's because you're doing something right. And when I get that feeling that I need to do something, that's what I do because I feel I'm being guided, you know. So, and I like going by my gut feeling.
Definitely. I mean, that's all I pretty much had was just faith. It was just faith that it was going to work out, that God had it handled. And I mean, we didn't even have a place to stay at first, but by the time we got there, we had 2 places to stay. And so it was just like, oh my gosh, like, just like, this is meant to be. This is all divinely orchestrated. And I mean, obviously, we're all on this panel together because of our life-changing events that happened in each and every one of us personally. And it's just like, of course it's meant to be. I mean, we're all doing these awesome things and all of our lives are changed, and it's just amazing. I mean, it's changed my whole family's life too, as well, because it's like we're Team Xanadu. We're like because our house name is called Xanadu, and it means a heavenly place. And so my dad, he was like, he got me in. I mean, he showed me the video, and Dave sold me right away. So I was just like, all right. And so now it's just our big family, just like working together, just Team Xanadu, wanting to just crank it out and just be a part of the whole family.
Exactly. It feels like a one big family here.
hmm
That's so awesome. I just love how your family's all in, supportive of each other and the whole thing. That's so wonderful. I actually can't wait to come out and visit you out there.
I
Really.
can't wait till you come either.
I just feel like you were saying that because of it and because of the event and how it brings people together, we've made friends, and Ashley Needles is such a beautiful person. And
Oh,
one thing that she was saying during a hangout after she and I had had a private chat, and she said, after chatting with certain people, like, and then she had talked about our chat, she said it makes you feel like, and it makes you realize that a lot of the people out there are like your soulmates, but they're becoming your friends, so they're like your soul friends. So we're making like friends that we'll probably have as lifelong friends, what I would think, people that are so already dear to me and in my heart, and that I just expect to have in my life for my whole life. And I love that. And we're all like working on mindset. And so we're constantly every day, listening to our inner circle and lifting our mindset and lifting each other and getting to, always getting to a higher and a higher place. And what a beautiful group of people to be able to do that with. That is so uplifting.
that's what you want to surround yourself with anyways. And so it's like perfect. It's just like all these new friends that are just this in for it like you are. And so totally. I mean, even just the hour and a half that I spent with Ashley Needles doing the belly dance class with her that Friday morning before the event happened, which was awesome. I was so excited about that. It was just so great. She's just such a genuine person. I mean, their whole vision is to help people. And that's the main reason why I'm in this. I mean, yeah, of course, I want money to travel and do other things, but I just mainly want it to just have enough for me to be okay in life and then just give it away. Like, do good things with it and do awesome things. And I would love to even just donate to your thing because, I mean, I lost a very, very close friend. She was almost like a sister. She died at 21 from cancer. And so it was really, I mean, it was a hard thing. She's in a better place. She's an angel now watching over us, but it's definitely one of those things that is great to help and raise awareness of all of that. So I think what you're doing is absolutely wonderful.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, I just want to help as many people as I can. And so, like you said, the better we do, then the more we get to help. And that's my drive and my passion too. So, where were we with Earl? Are you back?
Oh, are you still away?
Yeah.
He's still away.
be really quiet. Everybody's sleeping and they're coming down on me real hard for talking.
Oh boy.
So, I don't know if I'm going to get away with this or if they're going to yell at me again.
How many viewers do we have, Earl?
Do we have any?
I don't see a number anywhere on here.
That's
I thought I
okay.
saw some before, but
With your mad skills, you can find anything.
I'll dig some up.
It's late night. We could just share it later and people can view it afterwards. It's our first
Absolutely.
Goddess Hangout and it's exciting for us. And if we have to share it later, that's okay too.
Yeah, I mean, we'll all have to somehow give it to each other so that way we can share
Yeah, for sure. We can do that.
You all have the link, so you all have it.
Mhm.
it.
So,
There we go. We already got it done. We got Earl's mad skills.
skills. You know, one time I'll actually be able to talk on here.
Yes, and I mean, we'll definitely get together at an earlier time so we don't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My niece got to get up for school in the morning. So,
Okay, well, we should probably wrap it up for our first one anyway. Is there anything that anybody wants to add before we close for the night?
I think that all the people that still think it's a scam out there, what we're doing on the internet and what everyone's doing is just they watch this and they see us coming from our heart. I think that it's totally worth a second look and not just taking whatever someone says. I mean, I think that with everything in life, I think you ought to look for yourself. You got to figure it out for yourself and make a decision then rather than, oh, I hear something and, oh, yeah, it's a scam, and then just believe that because it's not. It's a life-changing movement that's going on here right now in so many people's lives. So I think it's awesome. Everyone to get in.
The real deal.
Yeah, and like Evie was saying, you're never left alone. There's so much support and training and help and step-by-step stuff, and all the other people that are involved, give you little tidbits here and there, and you make friends and you make bonds and you get all the help you need along the way. And any one of us on this panel, I think everybody's got their website up. Every one of us on this panel, if you connect with any one of us and you feel a good connection, then you could, if you want to get involved, you can get involved with any one of us and you'll get the support and help that you need. Click on the link right below.
Maybe we'll even come on and I'll do a little belly dance class sometime.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
We'll get Earl to be the guest again.
Yeah.
You can do the head slides.
I can even do squish the bug, squish the bug. I know belly dance.
You do. Can you do the belly roll?
Got quite the belly to roll.
Can you flip the quarter on your belly?
Yeah, I mean, I've never tried, but I ought to, because I mean, I can show you guys the belly roll.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
Professional belly dancer here. I am Joy Cherry. I bet you could roll a quarter.
yeah, I could probably roll a quarter.
Quarter.
Yeah. Wow, that's really impressive. Earl's got his quarter.
That's a silver dollar.
If only, oh, I'll take that. There's a little belly dance preview, but there's plenty more. It's not just the belly. All belly dancing, but it's mainly the hips, to be honest.
And it's all about the hips.
All right, you guys. I think I'm going to head off to bed soon.
All right. Well, thank you, everyone, for joining us, and thank you, everyone, for watching.
Good night, everybody.
Guys, thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Don't forget to tune in next week.
Yes, tune in next